Hey everybody, JewWario here on a wonderful Saturday afternoon. It's really hot here in Denver, and I'm here in front of JJ Games for the World Championship Nintendo competition for 2009. Wait a second, they're not having that. World Championship? Well, okay, how does that work? Well, hey, let's go inside and find out.
Hi. Hey, how you doing? I'm the owner of JJ Games. I started it 10 years ago when I was in college. Yep, started my freshman year in college, and afterwards, after I graduated, just decided I should try doing this full time. Actually, I just saw someone selling some video games on a bulletin board somewhere. Figured I'd buy them and try and sell them, and made some money, so I sort of slowly kept on growing it, and never thought I would get into video game business, but it worked out really well. Yeah, I've always played old Nintendo and Genesis and Super Nintendo, and sort of a natural business to go into. So I figured like everyone's doing Halo tournaments and Street Fighter tournaments and those kinds of tournaments, and I thought it'd be nice to have sort of retro one for people who grew up, maybe didn't get a chance to go to the Nintendo World Championships when they were a kid, or they just never really played the newer systems. They like the 2-button games. I decided to do that just because we have lots of TVs and figured people play as many times as they want, but also that a lot of these cartridges people have never had a chance to play because they're really rare cartridges. So I figured you don't want people to play one time and be like, oh, I didn't know you had to do that, or I didn't know you do this. So they figured one time through, they sort of learn what they're supposed to do, play it again another time, and they can sort of hopefully get a better score. We can get 80 people per hour playing the systems, because each game you play for 6 minutes, give or take, and then we'll be here for about 7 hours. It's mainly JJ Games, but we had an energy drink company say they want to give us a bunch of free energy drinks. Vortex Cocoa energy drink.
For the gamer.
So they're going to give us some free drinks. Might as well let them do it. I'm going to have $200 gift cards to JJ Games so they can buy some vintage games for the winner of Nintendo World Championship and Campus Challenge. And then we'll also have the retro cartridges themselves that we're playing. We're going to give away 3 of those. You actually have to be good at the games and actually get a good score to win the cartridges. You could have a chance, but I think it's good for the gamers at Denver because they get a chance to all get together and sort of meet other video game players in the area. It's also a chance where they can see a store that probably has more vintage games than anywhere else in town. Most GameStops and places don't sell Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1 anymore, so it's a place they can sort of find out about a store that sells those if they are interested in those kind of games. The guy who bought the cartridge shipped it off to someone else who sort of took off the ROM and all the data. Then he made reproductions that looked exactly like the original cartridge, except for they're like bright blue instead of gray. Has little dip switches just like the original cartridge. Fits into a regular Nintendo. The only thing you can tell is that it's bright blue and see-through. And then lets you play it just on original NES, the exact same way it originally was. So I just bought 5 of those from this guy who sells them online. Yeah, definitely. So here we have shelves and shelves and shelves of vintage video games. So we have a bunch of Super Nintendo stuff all on this shelf. We probably have maybe 300 different games in stock. We have a bunch of Dreamcast stuff. We have original Xbox. We have some PlayStation 2, Sega Genesis. Unfortunately, the Nintendo shelves and the PlayStation 1, all those are sort of hidden away because of the tournament right now. But yeah, we have pretty much every system from Nintendo to Xbox, and hundreds of games for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I get happy enough,
I'm not the only person here kind of early. I've also got Fred here with me. Hi, Fred.
Hi.
What's your favorite system?
Toss it between the NES and the Sega CD, actually.
NES. Sega CD?
And Sega CD, yeah.
What tricks and tactics are you going to use?
Fixing Rad Racer quite a bit. That's
Rad
one that
Racer is tough.
I was up till about 4 o'clock last night just going on Rad Racer.
4 o'clock. Dude,
Yeah.
4 o'clock. Now that is dedication. And I've got the owner's wife, Angie, right here too. Hi, Angie. Say hello to the world.
Hello, world.
Now, do you also game yourself?
I really don't game that much. And I did have the NES, so I know all the games, but I haven't played them for a long time. And I haven't been practicing, so we'll see how I do.
Oh, so you're also going to participate?
Oh, sure.
Oh, any strategy or tips or tactics?
To watch everyone else first, and then give it a go.
So that's some good tips. Yeah, that's some good. I hope everybody else does that too. I'm going to be doing that. Got any plans or schemes to win or?
The only tip I've heard that helps is bouncing from one enemy directly onto another and then onto another and trying not to touch the ground because it multiplies your score up that way and coins. So I'm going to try to kill as many enemies at one time as I can.
I just hired Tanya Harding. She's waving the wings.
Whoever wins, kneecap.
Hey, you can try 3 times you want. So you can really.
Sure, my real glasses.
It's now 2 o'clock, so let's see how we do here.
I forgot about that.